Hello and welcome back to a beautiful day in Huntersville, Fallout 76. Today we're going to be doing Bloodied Vampire Part 2. A little bit more into the video I did a couple of weeks back, which just hinted on just a ricochet card. Here's this in a little bit more depth. So, I'm going to be using Vampire's Flamethrower, known as the Holy Fire. You can get that on a couple of events now that are running. I do believe one is Safe and Sound and the other one is Beast of Burden. One of those two will give you the Holy Fire, which is by design a vampire weapon that gives you 25% speed and weapon breaks at 50% slower, on top of it being a vampire. 25% speed on a vampire's weapon is awesome. So that's more like the shotgun and mid-range. Long range, we're going for the vampire's Gatling gun. You can use any long range weapon really. You don't even need to use a vampire at long range. Long range means the enemies are far away and not hitting you. So, just a Bloodied weapon would have done then, and then you really would be a Bloodied vampire. So, vampire weapon, Gatling gun, what we got? It's a vampire, obviously. 25% speed, brilliant on a Gatling gun, and damage resistance while reloading, even better on a vampire weapon, because you've been protected when you ain't shooting. On this one, pretty much everything is standard, apart from I have put on a speedy receiver. So that gives you a fire rate of 30, which isn't bad for the Gatling gun. It's quite fast, as you'll see in a little while. The bang per bullet, 222, and it's not even explosive. So that is quite good for a Gatling gun. And as you'll see, very accurate weapon. Also, you can use it in VATS because it fires quite slowly, so it doesn't get through your VATS so quickly. Your AP is quite good, and if you're drinking company tea, your AP is also refreshing very quickly. My cards today are, so this is what I'm going to be using on the Bloodied Vampire. Bare arms makes the guns lighter. Heavy gunner cards, of course. Blocker. Now they're good for the doggos. So anything that hits you outside of a weapon kills you quite quick, especially on the Bloodied build. So, cuts down the melee. None of those really help you on a Bloodied build. Concentrated fire. Good if you in VATS. Grenader. Good if you are, well, let's face it, if you're using explosive weapons, which I'm not. So, Ghoulish. If you're in a radiation area, it will help you heal. You're gaining radiation, but you can take anti-rads for that. Aluminium Skeleton. If you hit, you don't get damaged quite so quickly and break your bones, especially as I'm using bird bones. Rad Resistor. If you're Bloodied, the last thing you want to do is get heavily radiated quickly. To be fair, Rad Resistant and Ghoulish don't really gel, because obviously you're not accepting rads, so you're not healing as quick. It does. Fireproof. Less from explosions and flame attacks. Anything to reduce the damage the enemy is giving you sounds good to me. Radcool. Bloodied. If you got radiation, gives you more strength. Yeah, thank you. Rejuvenated. So as long as you're fully fed, you are getting your AP back, and it also helps in other ways. We'll go into that in a little while. Bodyguards. Once again, you're low health. You might as well try and get as much armor as possible. Strange in numbers. It gives those mutations you have a little bit more. Suppressor. It stops your enemies hitting you quite so hard after you've shot them. Tenderizer. Once you've shot them, it hurts more. So why wouldn't you? Nerd Rage. Once below 20%, you gain 40 damage resistance and 20% damage hitting them, and your AP is reduced. If you're a Bloodied build, this is a definitely needed card. Stabilized when you in power armor, gives you a bit of anti-armor, 45%. I'm not using power armor today. Batteries included, keeps that energy ammo a little bit lighter. Gunsmith stops the guns breaking that little bit more. If you do decide to use explosive weapons, swap out Gunsmith for Demo Expert. Your guns will break a bit quicker, but let's face it, resources aren't exactly difficult to find in this game. Action Boy. This regenerates your AP faster. So that's quite a few AP generators we've got going on here. And why? Dodgy. 30% of incoming damage at the cost of 30 action points per hit. You are going to be getting through your AP quite quickly. So you need AP generators. Adrenaline. Gain 10% damage for 30 seconds per kill. Duration refreshes with kills. So yeah, it makes you hit harder again. Bloodied Mess. Gives you a 10% bonus on your damage. Thank you very much. Serendipity. When below 30% health. Once again, you're bloodied, so that's good. 45% to a chance to avoid damage. No power armor, so that will be useful. Ricochet. Brilliant with vampire weapons. Gain an 18% chance to deflect back some of the enemy's ranged damage. Well, most super muties are going to be hitting you with automatic fire. So you're going to be reflecting a lot. Now the good thing is, you got a vampire's weapon. When you reflect their bullets are vampire bullets. So they will heal you. They shoot you, and they heal you. Class Freak just gets rid of the negative effects of any mutations you have. Starch genes, make sure you're not getting any more damage, mutations than you already have, and it helps you keep the ones you have got if you ever need to take anti-rads. So as you see, there's our damage bar, or our radiation I should say. So I'm going to make that a little bit more. Food and drink. Pretty much anything you eat will give you radiation, but glowing meat, 30, 30, 30, there you go. I'm down to about 10% now, so let's have a look-see. Armour, I am wearing, what am I wearing? I am wearing Secret Service armour. So, let's let this bloke kill me. I've got one other people in my thing. So as you see, health went straight down, health went straight back up. I'm not particularly dying. In Huntersville. I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. Let's dispatch him, and there you go. Nothing. You'll see what I mean about this gun at long range. It's not the fastest kill, but he's gone. Health is good. Bloodied vampire. Now hopefully in here there's a few. Now I'm going to swap over to... Well, come on, that's a lot of people shooting me. And the health is not going down. Goodbye. 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 Now, doggos. They attack you, but they're not shooting at you. So they're not healing you as they shoot, fighting you, so be careful. Now I'm going to try something here. Taking off the armour. Right, no armour. I will keep vanishing because I have that mutation But if you're not wearing armour, you're invisible. Ooh! You're not dying, and I'm not wearing armour. Interesting. Let's pick up some rubbish. Ooh, springs and wood. Okay, I don't like the effects of it going black and white when I go invisible. So if you're moving, you're not invisible.
Hey,
You stop.
you disappear.
You're now invisible.
No fair.
Got a weird black and white. Don't like that. Well, let's let him shoot. So no armour. Remember, no armour. This is purely the cards doing this. Wow. That's impressive. Dying a little bit. I've got like 10% health here. Oh no, look. Fully healed. And then I shoot him and I'm fully healed. And as you can see, I'm going invisible. Which goes to show I don't have any armour. Let's put the armour back on. That's freaking me out. Armour's back on, and I'm not going invisible. So, that is the power of the Bloodied Vampire. You are literally invincible. I'm sure if something with a big enough damage per one hit will wipe you out straight away. But automatic fire keeps you alive. Bloodied Vampire. Give the build a go. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.